Hey guys, welcome back. So if you're here right now, I'm pretty sure you already know why you're here. You were waiting for 𝐇𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐨𝐫𝐢𝐜 episode 22. You checked, you searched online, still nothing. And now you're thinking, what is going on? Where is the episode? Don't worry, I've got you. In this video, I'll cover exactly what happened, why the episode got delayed, and what's coming in episode 22 when it finally drops. So stay with me till the end, because there's some really big news about the show you don't want to miss. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Episode 22 was supposed to air on April 15th, 2026. Everything was on schedule. But then something happened in Turkey. Something really serious and really heartbreaking. And ATV made the decision to postpone the episode. And look, this is actually something Turkey does regularly. Whenever there's a major national tragedy, Turkish television channels simply stop airing entertainment shows. No dramas, no comedy, nothing. It's their way of showing respect for the lives lost and for the families going through that pain. And honestly, it makes sense. You can't be airing action scenes and dramatic music when the whole country is in mourning. So what exactly happened? Let me tell you. On April 15th, 2026, a Wednesday, a 14-year-old student walked into a middle school in Kahramanmaraş, a province in southeastern Turkey. And what he had in his school bag was not books. He came with 5 weapons and 7 magazines. And according to the governor of Kahramanmaraş, those weapons are believed to have belonged to his father, a former police officer. This boy walked into 2 classrooms. Both classrooms were full of 5th grade students, kids aged just 10 and 11 years old. And he opened fire. By the time it was over, 9 people were dead. 8 students and 1 teacher. 13 more people were wounded. And 6 of those wounded were in critical condition. The shooter, an 8th grade student, later killed himself during the chaos. Turkey's Interior Minister Mustafa Çiftçi came on camera and confirmed everything. He said clearly, "This was not a terror attack. This was a personal attack carried out by 1 student." He also confirmed that the shooter's father had been detained by police. Now here's what makes this even more shocking. This was not the only shooting that week. Just 1 day before, on Tuesday, a former student opened fire at a school in Şanlıurfa, another province in southeastern Turkey. That attack wounded at least 16 people, students and teachers, before the attacker killed himself. 2 school shootings, 2 days in a row. Turkey has very strict gun laws. You have to be over 21. You need a license. There are mental health checks, criminal background checks, the whole process. And the penalties for illegal weapons are very serious. But the reality is, guns are still out there, especially in homes of security officers and former police. And this week, that reality showed its darkest side. The whole country was in shock. People were grieving. And in that moment, of course, entertainment television had to stop. That's why ATV pulled the episode. Alright, so now the question everyone is asking. When will episode 22 actually air? The new date is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. It will air on ATV as usual. So mark that date. Set a reminder. Tell your friends. The episode is coming. Just a week later than planned. Now let's talk about the episode itself. Because episode 22 is not just any regular episode. This one is a big deal. First, 𝐇𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐨𝐫𝐢𝐜, the actor who plays Boran Alp, is leaving the show. This episode marks his final appearance in the series. And if you've been watching 𝐇𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐨𝐫𝐢𝐜, you know how important Boran Alp has been to the story. So this goodbye is going to hit hard. Second, the episode is going to focus heavily on Orhan Bey, played by Mert Yazıcıoğlu and Kara Halil. Some major scenes between these two are coming, so the story is clearly moving into a new phase. Big exits, big moments. Episode 22 is going to be intense. So that's the full story, guys. A national tragedy caused the delay. The whole country needed a moment to grieve. And now, Episode 22 is on its way, April 22nd on ATV. If this video helped you understand what happened, drop a like, share it with your fellow fans, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.